What's up, everybody? In this clip from a full-length interview, performance anxiety expert Dr. Kristina Driskill explains why performance anxiety is a topic that doesn't get talked about maybe quite as much as it should.
Why do you think that this is something that people don't talk about more and that there's not more?
Because it's a taboo subject, because especially in a world where competition is at the forefront, or so people think. I mean, I could talk to you a lot about why I don't believe in that and why I think that that's again, that's just a primal way of thinking that's no longer necessary. But it's still very much alive in us, even if unconsciously. And there is this fear that if we admit that we experience something like performance anxiety or anything, people have the same issues with learning disabilities they have, or mental health issues. All of these things are things that people, especially in a world where competition is very prevalent in whatever industry you're in. It's almost in everything, or so people think. People are scared to death to admit, talk about, seek help for anything like that, because it's like holding up a big sign that says I have a weakness. There are things that other people may not have an issue with that I have an issue with. And people don't want to point that out. They're afraid that pointing out that weakness is going to somehow, uneven the playing field for them when it comes to being able to excel, be approved of, be chosen for things, whatever.
Yeah.
So people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to admit it. They don't, when you do something, about the subject matter, a lot of times people either won't show up because they don't want to come into that room and be, because they feel like that's an admittance of like, oh, I need to learn about this. I need to know about this. Or there's a high desire for, anonymity. No one's going to know I'm taking this course, right? No one's going to, when the very first course I did on this, I actually got a lot of emails from people before they would commit to doing it, asking me that, like, no one's going to know I'm in this, right? Will anyone know? No one can know my answers to things. Like, I'm like, no one's going to know unless you tell them.
With over 20 years of performance experience and research, Dr. Kristina Driskill is an expert on performance anxiety and how the brain works. She holds a Doctor of Musical Arts degree as well as certifications in social emotional arts, business coaching, and money mindset. She's a published author and has built a successful coaching and consulting practice, helping others identify and work through fear-based thoughts and habits. If you want to know more about her, you can check out the description below to find her website, as well as links to her social media.